organic, unpredictable, unknown, lovely, beautiful, a sense of fulfillment. This is part of the pleasures of life and not the chores of life.
Coming up on Daily Iowan TV, suspect found and arrest has been made for a local robbery, and federal investigators to meet in Iowa City following a tragic death. All that and more coming up. This is Daily Iowan TV. From the newsroom of the Daily Iowan, this is the Thursday edition of Daily Iowan TV. I'm Hannah Zigo. A man has been charged with second-degree robbery and more. Coralville police arrested Daryl Jones for robbing a woman last week outside of Taco John's in Coralville. Jones asked the woman to give him the money and showed aggressive behavior after she refused. He then took her iPhone and ran away. He is currently being held at the Johnson County Jail on $13,000 bond. Tomorrow, the U.S. Department of Veteran Affairs will be coming to Iowa City to investigate the suicide of an Iowa veteran last month. Reports say that 33-year-old Brandon Ketchum killed himself hours after being denied treatment at the Iowa City Veteran Affairs Hospital. Prior to his death, Ketchum made a Facebook post describing the incident, saying that he sought help from the hospital for post-traumatic stress disorder, but was sent home to take his medication. Tomorrow's meeting will be held with Christy Nichols, who is Ketchum's girlfriend, and the department's inspector general. Iowa officials Dave Lobsack and Joni Ernst have also written the VA hospital pushing for answers. An Iowa City man who was convicted of the first-degree murder has been scheduled for a second trial. The Iowa Court of Appeals overturned the first conviction of Justin Marshall because of an exchange between federal officials and one of Marshall's cellmates. Marshall's cellmate gave a testimony with information about Marshall in exchange for a shortened prison sentence. 25-year-old Marshall is set to appear in court this September for the fatal shooting of John Versipt, an Iowa City landlord. And now for a look at your weather. Don't forget to pack your sunscreen. It will be a hot, sunny day with a high of 91 degrees and a low of 69. You may see scattered thunderstorms in the evening. Looking into Friday, you can expect lower sunshine than Thursday at a high of 80 and a low of 61. Moving into the night, you will have 81% high humidity, with partial cloudiness. Tuesday, the Associated Press ranked the University of Iowa football team 25th best team in the nation. The AP announced the top 100 programs for the first time based on more than 1,000 polls over 80 years. 7 current Big Ten Conference programs were included, Hawkeyes being listed at 7th. The scoring system puts the Hawkeyes' best decade as the 1980s and their worst being the 1970s. Iowa expects to add a rating later this month once the Associated Press releases their preseason poll. Last season, the Hawkeyes checked in at overall 9th in the nation, as fans are already anticipating the season's return of superstars Desmond King and C.J. Beathard. Before we leave you today, we would like to announce a new vote result in Iowa City. Last Tuesday, 1,265 people voted against a bond measure to help fund the new YMCA, and only 445 voted for it. The $3 million bond would have been 30% of the construction's cost. The new YMCA's construction is set to begin next year with tighter budget plans after the bond's rejection. That's all we have for this edition of Daily Iowan TV. Be sure to check us out every day at 11 on dailyiowan.com. I'm Hannah Zigo. Have a great day.